What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. This is your boy Eddie Jax. Give a shout out to Laidback TV, our number one sponsor. Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, all HBOs, multiple languages. It is the bridge between network and streaming service combined. And it's compatible on your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks, all right? Check them out at layback.tv.com, LAYBACK.com, all right? Now let's get into some wrestling talk. Whoa! Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of people in the media world regarding wrestling, and they agree. After WrestleMania, 2 years in a row, we end up getting in a slump again. You know, because they put their best foot for 2 nights of WrestleMania. I would know. I was there live at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Great time. But it feels like they're in a slump, you know what I mean? A little bit of a slump. You know, currently, we don't have the OTC, Original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. We don't have former undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Kind of looks like Randy Orton's kind of suspended. We got a current and active World Heavyweight Champion in Jey Uso. We have a scheduled appearances with the undisputed WWE Champion, 17-time, the last real champion, John Cena. Everybody else is there still, you know. So I get it. It's a bit of a slump, but we're working through it. You know what I mean? And I like these appearances with John. You know, I mean, if you look at it, in 1 month, he's already done WrestleMania, Night 2, Backlash in St. Louis, and he's going to be in Tampa this Saturday for Saturday night's main event. I mean, it's a question mark, is he going to be at the Intuit Dome in around 2 weeks, I believe, for Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, Monday Night Raw was pretty interesting, you know. Before we get started of what we were seeing, let's also give a shout out and lots of recovery and healing energy and healing time to Zoe Stark. Just had a little mishap and was injured. She re-injured her repaired knee. It looked horrific when I first saw it. How she landed. Damn, I felt bad for her. You know, she was emotional. She had to be carried to the back. I believe she either went last night or probably today. She'll be undergoing surgery. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish her none but a speedy recovery. I hope she's in good spirits. I saw her tweet earlier. I liked it. I reposted it. So, you know, shout out to Zoe Stark. But we got Roxanne Perez and former women's world champion Rhea Bloody Ripley advanced in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Great. It's interesting. I don't believe I've ever seen Rhea Ripley in a Money in the Bank match, and I'm pretty sure she's been in one. She's never won one. She's Royal Rumble, multiple Grand Slam champion. She's never won a Money in the Bank. So she's in it. Alexa Bliss is in it. Good return for her. They're going to have more qualifying matches this coming Friday on SmackDown. They still have to have more men's Money in the Bank contract matches come next week on Raw as well. Solo Sikoa advanced last week. Let me see. A lot of advances, here and there. But I'll wait till that week to give my take on who will probably pull off the upset as far as Mr. and Miss Money in the Bank. Interesting or original tag team in Penta and AJ Styles taking on Finn Balor and JD McDonough of Judgment Day. Don't get me wrong. Shit. Till Penta is ready to tag with his brother Rey Fenix as the Lucha Brothers. I definitely fuck with Penta and AJ Styles as a tag team. Yo, the chemistry they got, it was dope. I mean, if it wasn't for El Grande Americano interfering, costing them the match, costing Penta another match after he cost them the Intercontinental Championship against Dom and Backlash. It's interesting how that's going to go. You know, I think they might save Penta versus El Grande Americano maybe for Money in the Bank. Or, hell, picture this. Because Money in the Bank is at Intuit Dome June 7th, right? But earlier that day, Worlds collide with WWE, NXT, and AAA, the Lucha Libre organization that was acquired by WWE. Yo, and they're gonna have it at the Kia Forum earlier that day, so they're gonna be right down the street from each other. Imagine if the main event is Penta versus El Grande Americano. That'd be interesting, because in 1 month, El Grande Americano got to face both Lucha Brothers, and the only guy to do it in WWE. So that'd be interesting. Also, another interesting factor occurred on Raw. Roxanne Perez is now not officially a member, but associated or affiliated with the Judgment Day, courtesy of Finn Balor. Carlito likes it. JD's a little 50-50. But Raquel Rodriguez and Dominic Mysterio find it odd that Finn did this. And Liv hasn't even returned after filming her motion picture. And Roxanne Perez is doing all these mind games like she be doing in NXT because she's officially a member of Monday Night Raw. And shout out to Julia, she's officially a member of SmackDown. But she bribed Dom with, people think it's chicken tendies, but nah. Them shits are chicken nuggets. Yo, they went and got a 40-piece chicken nuggets and put it in a white box. No sauce, too. And you should know better. Dom likes his chicken tendies, in this case nuggets, with ranch. Okay, everybody fucking knows that because it's the only shit he ever eats. You know, everybody complain about it, even former Judgment Day members. But this is going to be crazy, too, because someone put up that Rhea Ripley's his ex, Liv Morgan is his current girl, and his side chick is going to be Roxanne Perez. Imagine in the next 6 months we get Dom leaving Liv for Roxanne Perez. So that means in only a year, he had Rhea Ripley, then Liv, then Roxanne Perez. Yo, I swear to fucking Christ, I will officially not only just call him Dirty Dominic Mysterio, but if he could pull that shit off, I will call him the Latino Heat, because that is crazy. But guess what? We wait until Liv returns, because apparently she's going to be returning soon, maybe next week, or you never know. I think she's going to be returning next week if I have to put my money on it. But yeah, and Jey Uso, yo, he's got his fucking hands full as the World Heavyweight Champion. Yo, he hasn't even, let me see. He's about to be champion for about a month now, right? Which is longer than his reign as Intercontinental Champion. And not only is he accomplished to break history, but he's doing it in a short period of time, because now the bullseye is no longer on him. He's making the bullseye on him. He's going head first against everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's dealing with Braun Breaker. He's dealing with Seth freaking Rollins. This Saturday, he's going to be dealing with Logan Paul and the winner If he wins, he'll be dealing with Gunther again. Yo, he got his hands full as world champion, and I kind of like this push because it validates him as a real, true world champion. You know what I'm saying? But damn, yo, maybe you should I think he should step back off of Braun and Seth because, you know, he can't even give that full time to help Sammy and CM Punk, you know, because Roman ain't there. You know what I mean? So I think Jay should chill out because he's got his hands full because Logan Paul is no joke. You know what I mean? I've given my opinion about him as a WWE competitor. Yo, he's evolved in the last 3 years in a great fashion. And you know, not even like full-time active where he's performing every week. Every other pay-per-view, he's getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be healthy for Logan. And you got to be even healthier for Gunther because you know what you're going to get into with him. You're 1-3 against Gunther. But you beat him when it mattered at WrestleMania. You made him tap out. So, but that's all I got when it comes down to Raw. So now we can get into our segment real quick. Saturday night's main event going down this Saturday in Tampa, Florida. Tampa Bay, Florida, to be exact. And we got a 4-match card. I guess it's official. We got a 4-match card. 2 Raw matches and 2 SmackDown matches. All right. So I think this is going to be the order that they do this. It's going to be John Cena, the undisputed WWE champion, in a non-title match against R-Truth. I'm kind of surprised they had this match, but I think John Cena, for his last run, he's picking who he wants to be in the ring with and perform with. And some of them are reignited and first-time rivalries. You know, him and Cody, they've been in the ring with each other multiple times. You know, even with Cody as Stardust and dashing Cody Rhodes. So that's something. It's not really a rivalry, but it's definitely a rivalry now. Reigniting the fucking rivalry with Randy Orton, because to me, I think this is this generation's Stone Cold and Rock rivalry, right? Randy and John Cena. But then remember when R-Truth was a heel against John Cena, who was a babyface. Roles of reverse. So everybody he faced as a babyface, he's facing him as a heel now. Obviously, let's be honest. You know, John Cena is going to get the win. So I got John Cena all day. But I think it's going to be a John Cena wannabe versus a John Cena. You know what I mean? We're going to see moves. You know, probably a AA by R-Truth to John Cena. You know, be interesting. I feel like all John Cena's moves are going to be performed on John Cena. So it's going to be interesting. So I got John Cena for that win. We got a steel cage match between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. These guys have been going on their rivalry all fucking year for a little over a year now. You know, it started at WrestleMania, you know, when Damian Priest cashed in and pinned Drew McIntyre for his first world championship. They faced each other at Clash at the Castle in Scotland because of CM Punk. Damian beat him. They did it again at Money in the Bank last year. Damian Priest got the win. Royal Rumble, Damian Priest eliminated Drew McIntyre. Elimination Chamber, Damian Priest pinned and eliminated Drew McIntyre. But at WrestleMania, live at Allegiant Stadium, Drew McIntyre won their street fight. Fair and square, too. But it continued over to Backlash when they were part of the Fatal 4-Way for the U.S. Championship, where Damian Priest put them through tables with a south of heaven. So now, look like we're coming down to an end. If I gotta go on a limb, I think Damian takes this one. I wouldn't be surprised. So I got Damian Priest taking the steel cage match. I don't see why not. So I got Damian Priest for the win. Tag team match. We got CM Punk and Sami Zayn taking on Seth Freakin' Rollins and Braun Breaker. I think it's going to be a very entertaining match. I don't know why I'm getting these vibes. I've been getting these vibes ever since the Raw after WrestleMania with Sami Zayn. I feel we got a heel turn coming with Sami Zayn. And if I got to put my finger on it, I think Saturday is going to be it. I got Sami Zayn turning on CM Punk and becoming the third man of this faction or alliance with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I think his stardom as a babyface is going down, and I feel like we're going to get heel Sami. I don't know why. I mean, I want to say there's going to be a new member coming in on Saturday to help them get the win, but I don't know. Something tells me it's going to be Sami. So I think Sami's going to turn on CM Punk and cost them the match, and Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker are going to get the win. So I got Braun and I got Seth. And then the main event, I'm assuming it's the main event. Main event, Jey Uso defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. I do not feel this is going to be a new champion, a new title holder. I think Logan Paul is going to be eventually a world champion, world heavyweight champion. Eventually, I don't think this is this moment. This is his third shot at a world title. First one was with Roman Reigns, undisputed WWE Championship. He came really fucking close, and it's probably one of the best performances I've ever seen from Logan. Second one was last year at King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia against Cody Rhodes. He didn't come close, but it was an entertaining match. Cody got the win. So this is his third shot. I don't think he's going to get it. I feel Gunther might interfere. I don't know why. I feel like we're going to have still champion Jey Uso, but I feel like Gunther is going to stick his nose in this business because his interaction with Logan Paul on Monday Night Raw and his past with Jey Uso, it just feels like, I feel like triple threats coming for that world title. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's all the way in Money in the Bank. So I think Gunther's going to stick his nose in that business. Jay's going to get his get back in some way with Logan. I think he's going to retain, but I won't be surprised if it's a DQ win or double disqualification. So I got Jey Uso for the retain and still world champion, but I got Gunther ruining this match. So that's what we got. That's for our segment for Who You Got this Saturday. Saturday night's main event going down Tampa Bay, Florida. Yo, you can watch it on NBC or go on your app and do Peacock, or you can do Layback TV. Just saying, okay? I'm boy Eddie Jackson to Drop That Podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like the page, comment if you like. If you got some disagreements, we can talk about it. We ain't got to argue. I mean, we can do a promo if you like. Let me know. We'll see what you got, all right? Y'all be safe out there. Peace!